Welcome to Research Technique series. In our effort to introduce eminent social scientists, we have with us Dr. Sukamal Dev, Deputy Chief Executive Officer in charge of Northeast Region, India, in Khadi and Village Industries Commission, Ministry of MSME, Government of India. He is looking after the works in entire East region, India, comprising of 8 states since 2018. Before that, he worked with the government of Arunachal Pradesh as CEO in State Khadi and Village Industries Board till 2017. Dr. Sukamal Dev is a scholarly person. He is MA in Rural Development and also PhD in Rural Development. He was awarded PhD for his thesis, Role of Khadi Village Industries in Socio-Economic Development of Tribal People in Arunachal Pradesh, under the guidance of Professor M. Aslam, the then Director of SOECE. Present, he is Vice Chancellor of IGNOU, and Dr. R.P. Singh, Associate Professor of Rural Development. He was externally guided by Professor Praveen Jha, Professor, Center for Economic Studies and Planning, School of Social Sciences, Chairperson of Center for Informal Sector and Labor Studies, School of Social Sciences, and Dr. R.K. Mandal from DN College, Itanagar. Examiners of his thesis have commented that in his thesis he had explicated the institutional fervor and ideological norms that endorsed Khadi movement. He has tried beautifully to bring into being an authentic exploration into the agency agenda and activism with regard to Khadi and its role in development of a tribal society. The methodology he has produced substantive results in terms of analysis of facts for developing a new perspective on social development in tribal society. It is through the newly invented instrument of Khadi that the researcher Sukamal Dev visits the tumultuous and contentious times of modern Indian history. It was an important intervention in the area which was unexplored in the terms of geographical reach. He has specialization in business entrepreneurship, business model for social enterprises, social sector leadership from Haas School of Business, University of California, human-centered design and lean startup principles for social impact. He has also done courses on the ages of sustainable development, Columbia University in the year 2020, and storytelling for change. His book, Poverty and Deprivation, The Story of Arunachal Pradesh, was published by LAP, Germany in the year 2017. He has been much appreciated by the elite scholar for his book, not only in India, but also other countries also. He has contributed and edited more than 7 books, including Status of Vocational Program for Khadi and Village Industries with Mittal Publications, New Delhi. He has published more than 21 research papers in national and international journals. Besides an administrator, he has contributed to academics through Ministry of MSME, KVIC, Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, IIE, Ministry of Rural Development, Ministry of HRD, NERIST, Deemed University, Rajiv Gandhi Central University, Tezpur Central University, Royal Global University, IGNOU, SIDBI, NABARD, Government of Assam, and interviewed several times by AIR Guwahati, AIR Itanagar, All India Radio Pasighat, and media has taken live interviews many times. For more than 3 decades, he dedicates his services for rural reconstruction, socio-economic transformation and tribal development in Northeast region. His core values of development approach rooted to the Gandhian way of development, the green and sustainable development, trying passionately to render human services, promoting first generation entrepreneurs and to preserve and promote languishing crafts of this region. Recently, the Indian Express has published an article captioned "In Arunachal, a 1000 years old paper making technique turns a new page," wherein it is elaborated how Dr. Sukamal Dev has been consistently instrumental in preserving this amazing craft from the verge of extinction. The keen areas are promotion of rural entrepreneurship, women and social entrepreneurship. Thereby, he works tirelessly for the persons sitting at the last mile. During COVID-19 times, the KVIC has rendered human services to the society to which Dr. Dev has remained actively associated. During his leisure time, he tries writing verses, some of which were published. Sir, welcome on this platform. With today's talk, not only students but also entrepreneurs, researchers will learn a lot.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for giving me such a rare opportunity to speak to you. I'm extremely thankful to you. In fact, I'm indebted to you, and we have a relation for around 1 decade time for last 10 years. And always of my life, during this 10 years period, you have given me a lot of inspiration, motivation, and I will remain ever indebted to you and respected madam.
Thank you very much. Sir, you have worked a lot in Northeast. Please tell us about Northeast so that the students may do research in those areas. Actually, you have worked a lot. So we want to listen from you what are the issues in Northeast and what is happening actually in Northeast.
I'd like to take the opportunity of this interview for expressing my gratitude for my renowned professors who had groomed me to this position. First of all, I would like to extend my in-depthness, the deepest gratitude and regards to Professor M. Aslam, who was at that point of time was the director of School of Continuing Education, and he retired from the University of Indira Gandhi National Open University as Vice Chancellor. Sir, almost in every alternate day, we are in conversations, and the affection that I have received from him is really irreplaceable. My professor, Dr. R.P. Singh, Professor R.P. Singh, is also from the rural development discipline in the IGNOU, who has consistently guiding me and helping me. The professor, none other than like Professor Praveen Jha, who is from the Jawaharlal Nehru University, has extended his immense wisdom and in making me and writing a thesis on Khadi and village industries. I should not forget Professor Ramakrishna Mandal, who is presently the Associate Professor of Economics in Deranatung Government College in Itanagar, Arunachal Pradesh, Northeast region, was one of my external guides. He is a very beloved professor. I am indebted to him. He has guided me a lot, and because of him, a lot of contribution he has made on me to make me today a person whom you are talking. When I would again like to pay my deepest gratitude and respect to all these four renowned persons who has greatly helped me. I should not forget to take the name of Professor A.K. Pandey from the Department of Sociology, BHU, Banaras Hindu University, and Professor Kumar Suresh from the National University of Educational Planning and Administration, in short it is called NUPA, New Delhi, who has evaluated both of them evaluated my thesis, and some of the evaluation report you have gone through. This is the truest recognition. And there itself, Professor Kumar Suresh has told that this is a full-fledged piece of work and important for other researchers interested in the study in the region. There is hardly any comparable study on the topic and region in terms of the coverage and depth. So for the new generation researchers, the scholars, my humble request is to have a glance to the work I have done, and this work will remain half done until the next generation researchers and scholars take a start from my work. First of all, let me identify myself with the land of Northeast. I born and brought up in Northeast, and Northeast is in the core of my heart. We say that Northeast is a rainbow country, extraordinarily diverse and colorful, mysterious when seen through the parted clouds. I'm talking about the Northeast, and Northeast is potentially one of the richest geographical unit of this great country. When we speak Northeast, we identify ourselves through our 8 northeastern states, and each state has their own identity and their own potentials. Northeast is a land where tea is an industry, handicraft a major occupation. The Northeast region is one of the most biodiverse region of this world. But the isolation of the Northeast region began earlier as a result of British imperialism, when the region was cut off from its traditional trading partners, Bhutan, Myanmar, and Indochina. So because of this Northeast region, 99% of the boundary of the Northeast region is shared with the international boundary. And you know, we are connected with the mainland of India just by a corridor of 21 kilometers. So Northeast is more focused to Southeast Asian countries. The replica of the traditions of these Southeast Asian countries can be seen in every spread of the 8 states of the Northeast region. This is the beauty. Now, because of some kind of, the developmental process, especially the rural development process in Northeast was a very, very belated process. And because of this is kind of neglect, a sense of neglect is there in the mind of the people of the Northeast, if I tell you very frankly. And because of this, very sadly, many of our facts do not seem to exist because they are ignored. When we speak of the rural development, when we speak of the village industries, especially the colorful traditional textiles is a dominant activity of the Northeast region. Gandhiji said that millions of the people of Northeast spin their yarn in their own homes, as today they cook their food in their homes. So you see how deeply it is connected to. You may be seeing that today I have intentionally wear a jacket. This is if you have a look on this is made by one of the amazing women artisans of Arunachal Pradesh. And a couple of years back, I'm just telling you a story. I went to Kila, Kerala Institution of Local Administration, Kila, in Trichur. And there were the representatives from around 25 countries where there was an international seminar. The people from the foreign land, they wanted a special photo session with me, not because of my personality or my background, but because the beauty of this jacket. I think this is the best way to express how beautiful the Northeast region is. This Northeast region has a total population of around 4.6 crore of people, which is around 3.77 of the total population of this country. As I told, 98 to 99% of the border of the Northeast region forms the international boundaries, which comes to around 4,500 kilometers. Northeast region is largely a rural area with over 70% of the population living in the countryside. It has over 160 scheduled tribes with over 220 ethnic groups and equal number of dialects, make it really a hugely diverse region of this country. So this is a very, very small introduction about the Northeast region. But if you want to know the Northeast, you would understand the hospitality that is extended by the warmth that is extended by the people of the Northeast. I do cordially invite everyone to visit Northeast and to feel Northeast with their own senses.
Very nice.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Nice. Very nice, sir. Sir, you have worked for Khadi. You were CEO in Arunachal Pradesh with KVIC. Now you are Deputy CEO for all the 8 states. You are handling this Northeast region totally. You tell us about Khadi.
Through my research, one thing I have found as a truth is that in India, we find that the term Khadi was coined by Gandhiji. The nomenclature was given by Gandhiji, and somehow it was associated with the freedom struggle of this country. But when you go for a socio-economic research pertaining to Northeast region, you will be finding that Khadi was in existence for centuries. The name was not Khadi, nomenclature was not given, the administrative term as Khadi was not given, but it was in real sense, it is the Khadi. Now we were talking about my book, The Poverty and Deprivation, the Story of Arunachal Pradesh, which is nothing but a collection of the amazing artisans, especially the rural women artisans, who are doing the weaving works, which are in pure terms Khadi. So I am, by the grace of my service, I have been moving around the 8 states of the Northeast region. And wherever, sir, I go to this Northeastern region, I found that why we are talking it, we are talking it in Khadi. It is a turn to administer this sector. But Khadi, what we mean is a cloth, a textile made out of the heart and the hand of the entrepreneur, or the rather to say artisans, were very much there even before we recognize it. So Khadi can be one of the basic mantra for the development, for the emancipation of the women folk of this Northeastern region. Every house of the Northeastern region, especially the tribal houses, they have amazing weavers, amazing spinners, and we need to recognize them, we need to celebrate them, and whoever Government of India or the Khadi and Village Industries Commission, where I am working, come to help these people, we need to say that, as a researcher, I would say that there has to be a separate set of prescription for promoting Khadi in this Northeastern region, because some of the policies which has been drafted or adopted at the national capital, sometimes we found that these prescriptions are not very effectively working in the case of the Northeast region. So some liberal type of things, some area specific approaches are required so that the Khadi can really measure a greater height. I would like to tell you, the sky is the limit for Khadi and village industries in Northeast region. And since the Northeast region almost as a whole is a area where transportation, communication is very, very rare, difficult, only the rural industries, small scale industries, micro enterprises can make the real sense of progress. We need to identify the artisans. We need to support them to become entrepreneurs so that the society starts celebrating those people who has bringing slowly the changes in the Northeastern region. But unfortunately, because we are not giving the adequate supports, somewhere there is certain gap. These amazing artisans, their next generation is not coming for these activities, you understand. Now to bring them back on the track, to make them understand the strength of our heritage, our tradition, our cultural background, we need to come forward with such a prescription which really motivate them to come back to our own route and our own track. Thank you, sir.
Very nice. Very nice. Sir, you have been working with the rural area. You have been working with the tribals. They say all over India, people are very sweet. especially people from the rural area, they are very sweet. But how do you find the tribal people when you interact with them? How do you find them, this tribal people?
See, this is a general notion I'm telling. Wherever I have gone, they accept you at the first instance. They're very liberal. They know how to extend hospitality, and they always give adequate respects and welcome to the outsiders. But one thing you also need to do, the way how you reciprocate them. This is very important. And this is important for the research scholar who would like to do the research in Northeast region. First of all, the people of Northeast region, the tribal communities of the Northeast region, they always give a very warm welcome to the outsiders. But you need to reciprocate them equally, with equal amount of warmth and equal amount of respect. If there is a sense that they have been hurt anywhere, then it will be very difficult to work with them. So you need to understand how to handle the tender hearts of the people, of the tribal people of the Northeast region, to start a research basically based on the socio-economic conditions and the tribal history of these people.
Right. And naturally, when the student goes and have discussions with them, group discussions or focus group discussions, they will have to come at par with them.
Yes, that is very important.
They will have to come and reciprocal. You love them, they will love you, they will give you more information. I also feel it, that they will provide you more information.
Actually, that happened to me also when I was starting the research, PhD work. I've faced, sometimes I've also faced some of the difficulties. I had to get in between an interpreter to get the information extracted from them. So, and slowly, when you can make them to understand that you are doing this research for academic purpose, they gives you really a lot of accommodation.
Very nice. Sir, your final advice to the students, those who want to go in for research in Northeast and especially in rural areas, rural development, please advise your final words.
Northeast region is an unexplored heaven. It has vast of varieties and informations. Every small village of the Northeastern region, the tribal villages, you can write a thesis for them. How depth is the amount of information they can give you. But the scholars found very less number of scholars are interested to do the research with the people of the Northeast region. I would like to tell them that Northeast region, as I told, is one of the world's most biodiverse region. It has a huge potential, but all these potentials has remained unexplored. It's a sleeping giant. So what we need to do is that the researchers, they need to come forward to do the research activities with the Northeastern region, with every tribal states of the Northeastern region, even in Assam, where there is a less population of the Northeastern of the tribal population. There are a lot of gems of information, and basically your traditional activities, traditional industries, they are science and technology, rather I would say that appropriate technology that they have been using for the last centuries, suffering with all isolation of the mainland. These are all amazing. This needs to be recorded. So researchers, they will find a heaven of exploding opportunities in the Northeastern region. It is really a paradise in fact.
So nice, sir. Thanks a lot. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for telling the students about rural development, about Arunachal Pradesh and about all this. And I hope the students of rural development, social work, management, they will all gain a lot from your talk. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
Thank you. My regards to you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Dr. Sukamal Dev says, Northeast is in the core of his heart, as he was born and brought up in Northeast. Each of the 8 states of Northeast has its own identity and culture. It is biodiversified. 99% of its boundary is shared with international boundaries. It is well focused with Southeast Asian countries and cultures. Colorful traditional textile is dominated activity of northeastern states. Though khadi was named by Gandhiji, but it is 1000 years old tradition in Northeast. It was and is basic mantra for the development of women folk of this Northeast region. Every household of Northeast, especially tribal, have amazing artisans and spinners, and sky is the limit for khadi. We further need to identify artisans and further research should be carried out in this area. People in the remote area know how to extend hospitality, but research scholars should reciprocate in the same manner with love, respect, and warmth to collect information from them. Northeast is unexplored heaven. For every tribe, you can write a thesis. Please note each research problem, whether medical, engineering, natural sciences, social sciences, including economical, human behavior, and psychological. They are all unique in nature. Each problem needs to be handled and analyzed with specific methodology. Each technique which I am going to take is general in nature and should be used under expert advice if you are a beginner. Learn the techniques and use your expertise specific to your problem wherever required. Happy learning. Thank you. You may submit your research work at Journal of Global Economy, rcssindia.org. Your work is evaluated by peers with double-blind methodology. You will get comments for your work.